Community Safety says police will be closely guarding routes and roads to ensure the safety and security of not just voters, voting stations, but also the ballot papers that they will be escorting. With over 2,700 voting stations in Gauteng, security will need to be tight.
In terms of the situation analysis, as indicated just earlier, Johannesburg is the one that has the largest number of voting stations. I'll just talk to the number on top really quickly, Honourable Chairperson and Honourable Members, is that the total voting stations in Gauteng province is 2,797. Right, this would be the number that the IEC would have given. However, at MinMac, the IEC would have also given us a number of 2,799, which was an indication that there are 2 additional voting stations in Johannesburg. But as it stands, Johannesburg does have the number 793, followed by Tshwane with 774, and then Ekurhuleni with 676, and then of course Sedibeng and West Rand, and of course the deployment, as indicated, would then have to go accordingly.
They have also identified some potential risks to the elections.
The threats and the risks will follow just now. Of course, that we are aware of that they could be public disorder and vandalism, but also the political parties' intolerance, and we were noting that, and voting station disruptions, traffic disruptions, but also the protest actions generally, and as well as because we already have criminal activities, we just need to watch out for those who might take advantage and have heightened criminal activities. But the chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear explosives and bombs are not beyond our radar. And of course, load shedding, while it is suspended at the moment, we are not beyond load shedding just yet. And of course, we have national key points that we still need to keep an eye on, and the weather conditions that are rather unpredictable.
Gauteng Police Commissioner says the aim of their briefing was to bring confidence and comfort to voters so they can vote feeling safe and free of any form of intimidation. An intergovernmental policing task team has been put together to identify threats and mitigate against them.
Integrated law enforcement is required to ensure that law and order prevails during the process by means of prevention, combating investigation of crime, as well as maintaining public order as enshrined in Section 205, subsection 3 of the Constitution.
Their situational and threat analysis identified political intolerance, community protests, gang violence, load shedding as potential threats to the smooth running of the electoral process.
This is the intelligence wing, which comprises of members of the South African Police Service State Security Agency, of which ultimately this risk determines that we have to mitigate the impact, the rating thereof, and of which the IEC also take part in that. In this, we have in the risk probability impact rating. The direct risk is the electoral process, of which the probabilities likely impact moderate, rating moderate. Political intolerance within political parties is likely impact moderate, rating moderate.
Law enforcement agencies have been beefed up to ensure safe and secure elections, echoing the sentiments from the Justice, Crime Prevention and Security Cluster Ministers of taking a no-nonsense approach to safety and security of voting stations and staff leading up to the elections.